Welcome to episode 23 of the Bolton Wanderers Road to Glory series here on FIFA 17. Season finale today. We will be hosting Shrewsbury. And obviously we've got things wrapped up, but that does not mean there's no excitement today, as the battle for second will come down to MK Dons. They play 20th place Scunthorpe, who will be fighting to stay up, and Charlton Athletic in third will be hosting Walsall. But there's also a race there for the sixth place, the final playoff position, as Bristol's are only a point behind Sheffield United, Shrewsbury, who we play, and Wimbledon also within reach. Let's go ahead and get into the game versus Shrewsbury, then we'll do a season wrap-up. So the final game of the season, we get to play it in front of the home crowd and lift the League One trophy. And for the third game in a row, we'll be playing the 8th placed team, this time Shrewsbury. I'm going to start most of the players that are on the squad originally. Obviously, Pulisic there on the left. Wasn't with us until January. Shrewsbury played us well in the reverse fixture this year. Just a 1-0 win for ourselves. So maybe their 4-4-2 can do something and get them into the playoffs. Oh, it does well to come out and cut that off. He's going to throw it up to Pulisic. Good dribbling there. He's going to give it off to Proctor, who made the run with him. Pulisic goes back to his side, and he's in here. Can he get this off to Proctor? He does. Proctor with the shot. And I think Luke got a hand on that. Spearing across midfield to Proctor. Proctor getting the start here. Haven't played him in a while. Wilkinson and Connor Chaplin doing well, and Wilson is taken down inside the box. We're going to get a penalty. I believe it's the third game in a row. Clough will step up to take it as our best penalty taker, and keeper guesses wrong. He gets his 10th of the season. He's matched his jersey number here in the final game. So Moxie. Pulisic on the run in front of him. He's going to turn it inside to Vela. Vela's going to give that to Clough. Clough has the Taylor running towards the corner there, but Proctor will pick this up. Proctor will turn around and give it back to Vela. Vela slides it through for Zach Clough, his second of the game. Number 11 on the season. 2-0 midway through the first half. And couldn't have asked for a better start. Shrewsbury most likely out of the playoffs now. Having everybody calm down. See how much time will be added on here in the first half. Pulisic plays that through for Clough. Proctor on a run. Proctor with a chance to get one here, and it's probably his final game of with the team, but I don't know how I missed that. 3 minutes added on in the first half, and he's basically one-on-one with the keeper and just shanks it. So looking at the table here, Charlton Athletic are 1-0 up on Walsall, and MK Dons are tied 1-1 with Scunthorpe. A go-go. To Brown. Brown's going to play that forward for, is it Lightsmith? But Spearing's going to take that away, give it to Moxie. Push forward for Proctor. He's got Pulisic out wide. Pulisic turns it inside. He's going to slide this one through for Clough. Can he get his hat trick? He has the shot, and it's off the crossbar, out for a goal kick. Wilson with the throw into Taylor. Finds Proctor, who's come back to receive that. On to Spearing. Spearing out wide for Moxie. Pulisic in front of him. Gives it inside for Proctor. He's going to turn on the man, give it to Spearing. Spearing in between two defenders, and he fires a shot by Lutweiler. 3-0, under a half hour remaining. So Shrewsbury in a hole here, down 3-0. Under a half hour remaining. Rimmer has a man up the line, but he's well marked. He gives that to Deegan. Deegan's going to try to switch the field here over to Black. Black try to cut him down. He does get the cross in, and Sarcevic is there, and they've pulled one back. A bit of a swift reply there from the kickoff. Alnwick got an arm on it, but the header was, I guess, just too powerful, and it bounces on into the back of the net. It's 3-1. So, not going to run away with this with a clean sheet. Alnwick, most likely his last game for us. Depends on how quickly we can move him along next season. Taylor plays that on to Proctor. Proctor slides it back through for Chris Taylor, and into the back of the net. The lead is back up to 3 goals as Chris Taylor picks up his 3rd of the season. 2nd in about 4 games. It's 4-1 Bolton. Surely a victory now. Spearing made a couple changes here in the final few minutes. Vela out wide to Souza. He's one that's just come on. Turns it back inside. He has a man in the middle. It's Josh Vela, and that makes it 5. We did miss him when he was out early, or in the middle of the season. It'll be good to have him starting next season. He's one of our main central midfielders along with Jay Spearing. Both of them have scored this game. 5-1. This is one of our biggest wins of the season. So 3 minutes added on. Got a corner here, and Beavers jumps in. He wanted in on the action. Just comes flying in. That's a little bit dangerous. Could have gotten injured there. Maybe lost him for a bit of time. Can't be too much time left here as Lutweiler line up this goal kick. Just waiting for the final whistle. They'll send it across midfield. Weeder steps up to win the header. Falls to Souza. There is the final whistle. What a way to end the season. A 5-1 victory in front of the home fans. And we'll just kind of watch the celebration here.
Scenes of joy here, and no wonder they're milking the moment. Want to make absolutely the most of this. Well, they're a proper team, aren't they?
Part of what I wanted this episode was most of the original squad to be on the field for this trophy presentation. And the captain, Jay Spearing, a good season for him, picking up his 6th goal this game. And there it is, League One champions official.
Scenes that you'll hang
So we'll wrap up the game. Jamie Proctor, man of the match, with a 9.5 rating, although he did miss that one pretty wide open opportunity. Smattering of goals. Clough got 2, Taylor, Spearing, Vela. Assists, 2 for Proctor. Good game for him. Souza and Vela. Advancing to the end of the season, have a look here at the table. Charlton Athletic won the final day of the season, so they get the second automatic promotion spot. The playoff was between MK Dons, Rochdale, Sheffield United, and Gillingham. Relegated to League 2 would be Fleetwood Town, Coventry City, Peterborough, and Bury. We'll have a look here. Arsenal win the FA Cup 2-1 over Everton. Both of them going to penalties before reaching the final. Crystal Palace beat Hull City 2-1 in the League Cup. The Checkatrade Trophy goes to Yeovil Town. And in the League One playoffs, Sheffield United defeat MK Dons 5-4 on penalties. So Sheffield United will be the team that joins us in the championship. As for the other English leagues, Manchester United win the Premier League by 6 points over their city rivals. And going down, we will be joined in the championship by Bournemouth, a local Burnley squad, and Middlesbrough. Advancing to the Premier League will be Newcastle and Brighton, and then one of Norwich, Aston Villa, Cardiff, or Fulham. And then we'll be playing all those with the exception of Barnsley, Burton Albion, and Rotherham United. So a couple interesting derbies set up in the championship next season with Wigan Athletic and Burnley there, along with Preston and I believe Blackburn. Not sure. I have to check my my geography. As for the League One leaders, Davies runs away with the top score, 20 goals, 5 over O'Shea from Chesterfield. Zach Clough and Wilkinson make the list down there with 11. In assist, Clough was up near the top with 8, one behind Marshall and Taylor, who were joint top. And then I believe we had, Spearing had 6. And that might be all for there. Clean sheets. Slivlar in half a season got 11th, so he finished 4th. Howard up in 2nd. Those 13, I believe, were all with us before we sent him off to Shrewsbury because I don't think he was playing much there. But we'll have a look at the rest of the list. And we don't really care about yellow cards or red cards. We were not amongst the leader in that category anyway. So we'll break down the squad. Alnwick stayed at a 64 rated. Only played in 6 matches all season. Did get 4 clean sheets. Did well, but as you can see there from the number of goalies, we'll probably be moving on. Cameron Price is a youngster signed from the youth squad. We'll start to develop him, maybe send him out on loan, see what we can do. Miles Slivlar is going to be the starter, up 6 since we bought him. He's 70 rated overall, our top goalkeeper, and he'll remain that. William Jaskelainen up 10. He started the season at 50. I played him in 3 games this season. He did pick up a clean sheet along the way. I think we'll hold on to him. He has a little potential to grow. Ben Amos is returning to us from loan. Basically excess of goods now. I can only tell he played in 3 games. Did keep 2 clean sheets in those games in the FA Cup. But is someone that we can move on. And Jake Turner's still out on loan as he will stay there. In the right back position, Laurie Wilson remains at a 65. He was our kind of rotated squad right back until Callum Clark was well enough to take that spot. As you can see, Clark is up 10. to 62. So he'll be the rotated back as Lewis Buxton, who was our main starting back, is starting to decline, as you can look at his stats there. So probably let him go. In the center back position, we'll scroll up. David Weeder, 69 overall, was complaining about playing time. We'll probably move him on. Stats aren't dropping yet, but it's not going to replace Mark Beavers, who's up 1. And then our other main starter there is Derek, who's up 2 to 70. Those are going to be our main 2. Tom Thorpe will return to his club after his loan spell. And then we've got 2 youngsters, Jay Hall and Harvey Price. Left back, Dean Moxey. As you can see, his stats have started to fall, especially there in the physical. That's why we went out and bought Jay Da Silva. He's up 4. So maybe have to find another left back this season. We'll just have to see. Fatai Lashe up 3. He's the only true central defensive midfielder on the team. On the right-hand side, Chris Taylor. As you can see, his stats have started to fall. He got 3 goals and 3 assists in all the games he played. He was really useful for us filling in on the left-hand side before we picked up Pulisic. And then Marcio Souza, our scout future star. A little worried. His status, I mean, it says he's at the club, so I don't know how much he's going to grow. He's up 2. He did get 6 goals and 5 assists in all competitions. We're loaded here at central midfield. Josh Vela, he's going to be one of our main starters, up 2 to 69 overall, 7 goals, 7 assists. Jay Spearing feels threatened, although he shouldn't, 7 goals and 8 assists in all competitions. Stats aren't declining yet. He's only 28, so he's going to be one of our main starters. Ale Watson is a youth prospect. Maybe send him out on loan next season. Ateke is up 1 to 63 overall. Trotter remains the same, as does Prattley. Not sure if we're going to move those 2 on or not. Pulisic, of course, is on loan. He's up 2 overall. Only picked up the 1 goal. It's a little worrying. But we're going to pay $4 million for him in January. As you see, his value is now up over $4 million. So we're going to kind of get him for price. Tom Walker will be returning from his loan spell at Bury. He's up 2 overall. He did pick up 2 goals and an assist in 11 overall games. In the attacking midfield position, Zach Clough is up 5, 16 goals and 9 assists in all competitions. He is my mainstay there. Of course, we brought in Janvier, up 65 overall. He had the 2 goals. Tommy Thompson's just coming back from injury. He's up 3 overall. He had 3 and 4 in 23 matches. We may be moving Tommy on. Not sure if there's room for him because, as you see, we've got a couple central forwards coming in from the youth squad. Isaac Carter, who picked up a goal and assist in limited action. He's up to 52. And Hugh Watson, who may have to send out on loan to get a little bit of experience. Jack Harrison on the right wing, up 5 to 70. He only picked up a goal and assist. Of course, he did miss about 3 months with that broken ankle. And then in the striker position, Jamie Proctor picked up 5 goals, 7 assists, had a great final game of the season. Up 1 to 65. We're going to put him on the transfer list because we just have a riches of goods here. Alex Zamazeda up 6 to 62. He had 5 goals, 4 assists. Connor Chaplin up 1 to 66. 6 goals and 3 assists in 16 appearances. Joel King is a youngster that we'll see if we can get something out of. Will Davis, the gem of my youth class, has potential to be special. He's already up 4 to 63. Nearly had a goal in one of those games. And there you take a look at his stats. Just brought him on late in the season, and he's growing nicely. He really has potential there. Keshi Anderson will be returning to his squad. And then we have Connor Wilkinson. It'll be interesting to see if he stays. There's talk that he may leave, but 12 goals and 4 assists in 34 appearances. George Newell will stay out on loan at Notts County. He's up 3-55. And then finally we have Toby Kelly, a youngster. Surprising that he doesn't even have a face. On the left wing, who picked up an assist this season. And only one player left in the youth academy, Sam Mason, a center back. We're already kind of loaded there. His potential dropped a bit, but I think he's going to be okay. He's 61 overall, and he finally turned 16, so we're going to offer him a contract. He hadn't turned 16 up to that point, but that'll be the final signing of the season. We won't designate him as anything. But that is all for Season 1 here at Bolton Wanderers. Tune in next episode. We'll see what the objectives for next season are. Oh, matter of fact, objectives. So, youth development. Sign 4 players and play them in 20 matches. I'm assuming that they meant each of the players had to play in 20 matches. It's absolutely ridiculous considering they wanted me to win the title. You saw my youth players were not that good, and I played quite a few matches with some of them. Brand exposure, we met that one, so that's good. Of course, we missed the financial, as the board reminded us about every month. But domestic success, the most critical one, we achieved both of those. We are up to 71 overall rated as we'll head into Season 2. That is going to be all for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.